Yo, what's the word? What's happening? What's shaking? Everything Gucci over here. Absalom. Absalom Pionki TV. Back again with another one. You already know how it go. Back like we left, son. Back like a spine, you dig? Back like a back pocket. All that good stuff. Yes, man. Yes, sir. Real talk, true story, no cap. Kaepernick season has returned. Y'all know how it go over here, man. The men be capping, the women be capping. Everybody got their capping gown on. I said everybody got their PhD in capping. No cap on this one though. No cap on this one though. Talking about these this EBT skimming machines. These EBT skimming machines, debit card hacking tactics. Yeah, how is all of this stuff happening, man? How is all of this stuff happening, especially under the watch of Mr. Let's Make America Great Again? Right? Shouts out to my guy, Mr. Orange, Agent Orange. Yeah, how is this stuff happening? That's what this is. Anyhow, I was saying, man, earlier about this whole Trump thing and Elon thing. So if we got people being scammed out of their EBT cards and their debit cards, then why hasn't the president spoke on this yet? And what is the plan? What is the plan? What is the plan for the American people? Right? Because I just did the stream about these two guys. So I mean, the commander in chief is worried about migrants out there in LA. They're not even worrying about EBT cards, with these EBT skimming machines. They ain't even worrying about that. They more worried about spending money to get the Migos kicked out of here, the migrants kicked out of here. They more interested in sending money to Ukraine, right? Sending money to Ukraine. And then the question was posed, are the people going to get their money back from the EBT skimming and stuff like that? Debit cards, people they're getting robbed. People out here getting robbed. The question was posed, are these people going to get their money back? Right? On their cards. I've seen sisters that I know personally recently in like the less than a month. I probably saw about more than a few people that I know personally talking about how they money was stolen from their EBT card, money stolen from their debit card. So what it looks like is they have these devices that they're putting on top of the regular device, and basically it's obtaining people's EBT card information. So I've heard people say they lost up to $250, $350, $400, because I guess the more kids you got, the more welfare they give, stamps they give you. Oh, excuse me, correction. How they call it now? They don't call it, food stamps anymore. SNAP benefits. Correction, excuse me. So people losing money off their SNAP benefits because these Asian stores, Arab stores, from the looks of it, from the videos I've seen, these machines take people's information, their debit card pins and stuff, and then they're just wiping these people out off their, wiping their balance out, cleaning them out, cleaning their clock, as they say. So I got a couple of videos that I'm going to show. Stop this background music. Let's get into these videos real quick of this EBT skimming. Because my question is, everything is nothing new under the sun. Everything happens for a reason. So before I get into this video, you know what made me think about? all of this stuff with the, all the brothers and all the people out here had all this information, thinking they're intelligent, right? Oh, y'all need to go and get some Bitcoin and crypto. The world is going into crypto and Bitcoin, and like America, like the people going to tell you what's the play. We've seen this play before, though, right? What came to my mind is when I was younger, living in New York, we used to have these little cards. It's like a little paperback card with a hologram on it. That was the bus pass when I was younger. And that was the free bus pass for the kids, right? You had the bus pass to go to school, and at that time we had tokens as well, right? So my point is, you think they told people that they were switching from tokens to Metro cards? Oh no, they didn't tell you. You just woke up one day and it was like, yo, tokens is out of sync. You need a Metro card now. This is how they did it. So I'm saying that, I say all of that to say this. If they're allowing people to get robbed out their EBT cards, there's only two things that could be happening. Either like they've been crying about before, with the bill that was passed by Lyndon B. Johnson. Either Trump administration going to do away with welfare in general, right? They ain't going to tell you to play, and it might just be cut down some more, limited of who's going to be able to get these benefits. And so like I said, my point is they're not going to tell you. So if people getting robbed from for their EBT, their funds and their debit card funds, who's to say this is not a play being played so that they can implement a change, and then they have a new way of going about using the SNAP benefits now? Just like I was just making that point, that correlation with the tokens to the Metro cards, right? So it's the same thing. Are they using this as a mechanism, as a tactic to either cut EBT, right, or just change the method how EBT is used? This is my question, right? Nothing new under the sun. Same thing I was thinking about with, you could with the gold. They didn't tell us, oh, like people think they got information. That's my point. Bitcoin, y'all need to get some Bitcoin. You need to get crypto. Did they tell you ninjas when the gold wasn't being backed by the dollar anymore? No, they just did it to us. Matter of fact, everybody used to have bonds in their house. Now the only person who probably got access to bonds is the bail bondsman. But everybody used to have actual bonds in their house. So they're never gonna tell you what the play is. That's number one, right? So just keep your eyes open, keep your third eye open, man, because there's a reason for this right now. They're allowing people to get robbed for their EBT benefits, man, for the people who barely got money, right? So they're getting this to compensate for them, having to buy groceries and stuff like that, because you can't buy hot food no more with it. They've been stopped doing that, and people still getting robbed. So I asked the question on my Facebook. I said, knowing these sand dwellers, these Arabs, are robbing the New Yorkers, my New Yorkers, and it's going on all over the place. In particular, New York is really huge right now. So if the sand dweller Arabs is robbing the people for their stuff, I asked the question on Facebook. Y'all still gonna go there and buy bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, chopped cheese heroes, steak sandwich, right? You still, because how does the Arab, and they supposed to be Muslims, same thing, but they sell you bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. And why are they even making bacon, egg, and cheese? You ain't even supposed to be cooking pork. I thought it was no swine, my brother. When it comes to the Arab, he's supposed to be the most religious person of them all, right? Out of Christianity and Judaism, Islam is the last, is the baby. So I mean, if Islam is the baby, they not even supposed to be cooking bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches in the stove for you ninjas. But nonetheless, I digress before I keep going left. Let's get into this clip, man, because I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Like, comment, subscribe, man. EBT skimming machines, debit card hacking. How's this happening?
Yo?
Yeah.
You do your job. So somebody puts an EBT card in there. What do you close your eyes? So you don't look?
I don't know.
Well, what do you know? So the reason we're here is for your food stamps. You don't have a license to take food stamps here. That white machine on the counter, it's a white Valor point of sale machine. You're gonna tell me it don't do EBT?
I don't have any machine.
You're sure? Why don't you call, you got your phone, call the owner. Tell him to come on down, we're gonna have a little chat.
And then the extension that they had connected to it.
We'll look at it and see what the AMR is. But if it was in, a small store could generate $1 million in illegal transactions in a year without difficulty at all.
So this is becoming very popular.
Yes, unfortunately it is. How long have you been taking EBT here?
I don't have any EBT.
You don't have EBT. You're signed to just take EBT and you got EBT machine on the counter. And we sent somebody in here earlier today and used EBT.
I don't
Please,
know. I don't know about that. I work Debit Kuwait. I didn't have any EBT. I didn't work. I don't know about those stores. I guess.
You know, they're doing a disservice to the legitimate stores that are out there by bypassing the authorization process, and it allows them to commit other crimes using EBT and go undetected.
Hopefully it's a message to the community that we see the fraud that's going on with the SNAP benefits and EBT benefits. And also it's a message to the community that, hey, there are people there out here, the service, our partners with New York City Police Department, USDA, that care about you, that are going to investigate these crimes. And it's also a message to the folks that are doing these crimes. People are coming for you.
What we do today,
Yeah.
and the totality of the operation, you know, since the beginning.
So the 39 million is the totality, I'm assuming.
Yeah, those are estimates that.
So this acts as the pin capture, as we have on the point of sale. But instead of getting the key logger strokes, as you put it on your point of sale terminal, it will take video. So as it's sitting on the video, looking down at the pin, it's gathering video and it runs constantly. So if you're putting in your code, 1234 enter, it's entered on the camera device. Bad guys will retrieve this device, download the video, and then they'll pull out the skimming device that is inside the card reader. So that will sit in the card reader when you input your card. So it'll fit right on the bottom. So when you use your card, acting the same measure as this, as you're swiping through here, except you're getting your data on the deep insert skimming device. Want to grab my phone?
Shouts out to the good brother, Just Eric in the building. Just Eric in the building. Cuba, what's happening? Que lo que? Que lo que, my friend? Que tu sabe, huh? Que tu sabe? What happened? What happened, man? What's up, brother? Peace, love, and light, my guy. Me and Kaz had a good conversation the other day. We brought you up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely, man. Shouts out to the family. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with what's going on out in LA right now, man. You know, I'm from New York, man. My hometown. They got these skimming devices, and it's most likely if it's happening in New York, it's happening in LA. It's happening all over the world. I got some homeboys now. I think they was in what, Connecticut or PA. It's happened to them up there too. People getting got with these EBT skimming devices, man. So be careful, man. Grocery stores, liquor stores, you know, be careful. So I talked to some of the sisters that I know in general, you know, personal in general. They like and they say, yo, you know, it's better lock your cards. So if you need to lock your debit cards. I've never been a fan of that too much myself, locking my debit cards and stuff, because I might forget and then I'm at the store and it's not working. So I don't even be doing that. But if you're shopping like that, you know what I'm saying, and you might be iffy in some stores, I think it would best just to go with that notion and lock your cards, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, lock your cards, man. Hide your debit cards, your EBTs, hide your debit cards, your EBTs, hide your kids, hide your wife. Debit cards, hacking. How's this happening, man? So let's run this second video right here, the second clip of this EBT skimming machines, debit card hacking. How's this happening? Check this out.
Here, you guys, there's a skimmer on here.
You're gonna pay for that. There, don't do that.
Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Why? What happened?
This is a skimmer.
What?
See that? A skimmer.
See that? You see here? It's not broken. Yeah. Okay. It's a skimmer. This is how you. This is how you take people's money, get their credit card information.
What? Excuse me, what?
This is how you get people's credit card information. The scammer will put this on. People will use their credit card. It will capture their credit card information, and that's what happens. Yeah.
You need to call the police, no?
Well, yeah, but so now we can use it, and it's fine. So now I'll pay for it.
Yeah, so you see this, right? You see this, right? And then these people got the nerve to act so surprised. They're so surprised and in shock. Oh my God, hey, how did that get there? How did that get there? What is that? Hey, what is that? How did that get there? I didn't put that there. Ah, so somebody came in the store and put it in there? I mean, it's likely. Two things could exist at the same time. I've heard somebody even make that, you know what I'm saying? Make note of that, saying that the people who supposedly come in to maybe fix those things, maybe they're putting it on there. Maybe you have people faking like they're going in there to fix it, and they're putting the skimmers on there. Or maybe it's the owners themselves who put the skimmers on there, and they're robbing people and sending the money back to their country or something. Like the agent said. He said, man, these people could make millions and millions of dollars off of this, man. I seen it. I'm telling you, I kid you not. A few people that I know, they said, yo, somebody robbed my EBT card, man. They took $500, man. I said, what? How is this possible? At first, I'm thinking maybe somebody that you know that robbed you and they had your PIN. But no, these people are going to stores and they have these fake machines on top of the real machine, and people getting got. So be careful out there, man. Stay safe out there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous if need be. Cause shit, it's zero respect over here. If I got to take one of those things off, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get got. If I got to do that and it looks suspicious, I'm ripping that thing off, man. I'm ripping it off. Hopefully I don't break nothing, but yeah, I'm ripping it off, man. So let me run this back one more time, man, because you know it's wild crazy out here. As they say right now, nasty work. It's diabolical. Skimming EBT skimming machines.
Here, you guys. There's a skimmer on here.
You gotta pay for that. There, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Why? What happened?
This is a skimmer.
What?
See that? A skimmer. See that?
What did you say?
You see here? It's not broken.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. It's a skimmer. This is how you. This is how you take people's money, get their credit card information.
What? Excuse me, what?
This is how you get people's credit card information. The scammer will put
What?
this on. People will use their credit card. It will capture their credit card information, and that's what happens. Yeah.
You need to call the police, no?
Well, yeah, but so now we can use it, and it's fine. So now I'll pay for it.
Yeah, man. So those are these EBT debit card skimming devices. Don't be surprised if you wake up tomorrow morning and then they got a whole new EBT card or a new way how to, you know. But as of right now, it's not like it's trending on all news stations. What's trending is what's going on out there with the migrants in LA. That's what's trending, right? Talking about martial law and all this madness. That's what's trending out here. Talking about Trump and Elon ain't friends no more. No, it's millions of people right now being scammed out there, darn EBT and debit cards. And there's nobody talking about these people could get their money back. It's just like, yo, you know how we saying in New York, yo, you dead on that. You dead it, son. You dead it on that, son. It's back in the day we used to say no backseas when we was kids. No backseas, son. No backseas. Yo, man, that's all I got, man. APTV, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Shouts out to the people in the building. I mean, appreciate y'all. Wouldn't be here without y'all. So yeah, man, we got real work, real material over here, man. And people got real work it's real work out here that needs to be done, man. Instead of worrying about the fake news, why don't you tell what's really going out here in your neighborhood? Yeah, APTV, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We out of here, man. Peace.